so we may be back, we may not be back. I don't fucking know. I'm beginning to get in a mood again because technology doesn't want to fucking work. You're gonna fucking work? You're gonna fucking work without fucking strange fucking colours all over the fucking place, you fucking dick. Right, I don't really want two of them, so we'll trade that out. Consumer bronze unit in the graveyard, that'll do nicely. We lost the second round because I passed early so that I could retain a group of cards to really have a good push in the final round. Now, yes, looks like it hopefully holding steady. With a bit of luck, we can drop. There we go. We can drop the quality down as well, so that'll save a little bit of internet connection. But fuck my life with Twitch. Nobody else has any of these fucking issues, but mine fucking don't want to work ever. Oh God, I hate my life. I hate this, and I hate everything else. Full of utter, unfathomable hatred, and I hate the fact that I've really just wasted that card. Fucking aces. End the turn, yeah, fuck off turn. Nobody wants you turn, nobody needs you turn. Fuck everything. Twitch! Yes, Twitch. I hate Twitch. I hate Twitch. I hate Twitch hates me. It's a mutual hatred of each other. But nonetheless, fuck's sake. Right, okay, I do not have dominance. However, I probably will... Ah, but this is in my hand, and that is in my hand, and it's not in my deck. And if it's not in my deck, I don't think it counts. That I really want to get a good consume on. So let's try that. Yeah, as I loosely suspected, that didn't provide anything, because I think the second one is here, and because it's not in my deck, dominance or no dominance, it won't work that way. If you control an artifact, I don't think you do. No, you should have played an artifact first, sir. You should have played an artifact first. Right, I'll tell you what, we'll deploy you as well. Yeah, alright, mate, alright, chill out in the corner, chill out in the corner. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Right, Impeller Bridge. What's the Impeller Bridge doing? Something about summoning. If you deploy it in the melee zone. You didn't deploy it in the melee zone, you silly Billy. Right, so I'm still fairly convinced that because everybody's at 3, dominance is shared, therefore this is going to do 3 points. Yes, it is. I think we have now confirmed that theory, no end, and with a bit of luck, that means it's all gravy on top of the mash of life. That's right, all gravy on top of the mash of life. Would you enjoy some life mash? Ugh, no, I don't want your life mash. Not at all. Okay, so definitely not worth deploying Geralt at the moment. I'll save the laceration for later. There's not a really hugely tactical reason to consume anything, so at the moment what I think I'll just do is deploy my big boy. Big boy deployed! Chew mash? I don't know what chew mash is. I'm talking about mashed potatoes. As a sort of approximate. What? Did you just destroy your own card? I think you just destroyed your own card. Colour me confused. Swap the power of 2 allied units? No. No, I think he just Owlsword Thundered his own card. Did you Owlsword Thunder your own card, mate? I think you did. Big chunky lad. Having a little sleepy. Having a little sleep. Having a little sleep. I see, it's a Californian casino. Spawn and play a cat. Why would you not put it in the range slot? You're beginning to annoy me, sir. You're beginning to annoy me, sir. I think what we'll do with that one is just consume a little one, so that hopefully... Because sometimes it is dangerous. It's dangerous to go alone. Here, take Geralt of Rivia. But as you can see, deploying Geralt allows me to destroy... Why are you destroying your own cards? Is this some kind of bullshit to make sure I win? Or is this some kind of ploy that you're playing me? Now, I must admit, I don't think I want to deploy Geralt. Because if I deploy Geralt, I'm fairly confident in saying he will destroy my fucking card. Now, if I'm right about shield, what I can do is I can shield him and then potentially still play Geralt. can't guarantee that. Let's see. Status that blocks the next instance of... Okay, so it's instance of damage, not necessarily the ability. So I do get the impression... Transform an allied into a slave. Interesting. I suppose that's quite good if you... Yeah, I might as well pass, because as I say, I don't want to risk playing Geralt at this point, because he might just kill my own unit, and oddly enough, I really don't need that. That's something I definitely do not need. Good game! Thanks to your opponent. Praise the sun! You received an additional 5 doodads. Ooh, I do like a doodad. Don't you? Don't you love a little doodad? Do you enjoy a little doodad? Oh, the greenhorn border! And now, I suppose, complete the final match. Well, I suppose I might as well. I might as well. I don't know. Looks like we may or may not be doing a game this week. I mean, I suppose technically we're doing a game right now, but I'm not convinced it'll be the Dark Castle. Although, technically speaking, I think that one can be done 2 people. But I'm going to carry on Gwenting at the moment. See what we can do. Right. Okay. Now, that ghoul, don't need him. That dude, yes, that one. Consume an ally. So, okay. I think what we'll do is perhaps get... I ran out of time. Bollocks. Oh, well, never mind. But what I can do is Harpy Egg, Harpy's Feather Duster, and then into the Solano Harpy, and get a Harpy for myself, I believe. Oh, there you go. So the AI there has very much just gone, and I'm going to, you know... I'm going to just immediately use the bonus booster. Now, okay. Whenever you play a special card... Oh, a special card. I think they're special cards, aren't they? Spells. Maybe? Entirely sure. So I don't know how much I want to put into this, because that could just be a fucking nuisance. But I tell you what, we'll start with a Necker. As is tradition, we'll start with a Necker. And then we'll see what this does. Depends on how many special cards he's got, I suppose. Whenever an allied trap is triggered, boost self by 2. But you appear to already be boosted. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why you're already boosted. Interesting and slightly concerning. Okay, there's my Harpy Egg. Because that'll trigger that, which will be lovely. Little thriving action. Who doesn't want to start with a Necker? Exactly. Everybody wants to start with a Necker. Dol Blathana Sentry. Again, you seem to have just... Boost all your units in your hand by 1. I see. That's a very good starting manoeuvre. Yes, I understand why you did that. Right, consume the Harpy Egg. Which theoretically... Yes! Jolly good. Now, it's interesting, Thrive... I suppose whenever you play a unit, I didn't technically play the Harpy. It is a beast token. But yeah, slightly concerning. I've played an awfully large volume of cards, and we're still in a Thai situation. We've gone down to a Thai restaurant and ordered a lovely little green curry. Oh, boost a dwarf in your hand by 2. Oh dear. I don't necessarily want that. Right. I suppose at this point I've really got to make the decision. I could go for... Is it worth going for card superiority or trying to go all in? I think I'd prefer to get rid of that card. So do you know what? Fuck it. You have it. You have the first round, and then I'm going to go a bit harder in the second and third. That's the plan. Whether it's going to work out, I do not know, but that's the plan. I kind of feel like having the card advantage might be beneficial at this point. Right, do I have anything that's going to... I suppose technically speaking, yes. If I get rid of that, get rid of it again, superb. That's a much better hand. Because now I can get a Harpy on top of that one as well, which I think will be beneficial. Righty-ho. So, okay. What cards do I have in my graveyard? Okay, so I could... Yes, I could chomp down on the Solano Harpy. What cards have you got in your graveyard? Oh, I could chomp down on your Sage. Right, so there's a lot of munching options. tell you what we might start with, just as an opening gambit. Oh, that's a thing. Incinerating Trap. Damage a unit by 3. Damage the next until your opponent plays on their side by... What? Played face down, then flips over when the ability's condition is met. Yes. Spring. Right. So the ambush. Damage the next unit your opponent plays on their side by 5. Alright. Spring. Ability triggered manually by the player only when the card is face down. Oh, I see. I think I see. Anyway. Yes, no, that's fine. That's fine. I was slightly concerned for a moment that it was not going to... I skipped a turn by accident, but never mind. It's fine. It was still that previous turn. Okay, well, that's a nuisance. I have to win this round, don't I? Yes, that's what is traditionally classified as a problem. I currently do not have dominance, which is, how do you say, a problem. Ooh, this is a little bit of a shitty situation. It's a little bit shitty. This feeling inside. Right, let's consume a Solano Harpy. That gets me dominance for now. I take it you're on the old links. And I don't mean the golf course. Right, 6 for 6 means we still have dominance in my favour. So at this point, we'll use the Wild Hunt fella. So that I get double Wild Hunters. Wild Hunters are coming for your cheese. Are they? I don't know. Why did you say cheese? I have no idea. I didn't know I was saying cheese when I actually said cheese at that point. If there's a dwarf on this row, someone a copy. No. Well, you didn't have any dwarves whatsoever, so that's fine. Consumption is not something you really want to have, but, you know, in this situation, I want them consuming things. Om nom nom, eat your way to victory, doo-da, doo-da. Gonna eat my way to victory, oh da doo da day. What? Oh, okay, you son of a bitch. Damage an enemy unit by 3 if it survived, boost itself by 1. Well, isn't that a pain in the asshole? A pain in the asshole. That's right, it's a pain in the asshole. Okay, let's try and force him to use a couple of cards to try and beat my giant, as it were. Although having said that, that's only 5 points, so he may only need 1 card to beat my giant. In fact, he's now at least matched my giant, I suppose. So the Vreehead, that's the one that goes well with the other fella who had a moving ability. So okay, I can't stop here, can I? I have to win this. So let's destroy the Vreehead Guardian and deal with that. See what he does. But I think this is going to come down to we're going to have 3 cards each in the 3rd round because he's going to push me. He is going to push me absolutely to my limits here, forcing me into a situation like that, which is annoying. Right, let's try Osrael, and I think I can consume that 5 that I destroyed. That was why I destroyed it. Superb. Right, so now I'm 6 points ahead of him. Go on, pass. Pass, you little shit. Pass. God damn it. He didn't pass. What a bloody nuisance. What a bloody nuisance. 7th PvP of the week. Ah, I see. I want to keep them. I want to keep those 2. So we'll lacerate for now and hope he doesn't decide to push me further. Give it up, my man. Give it up. Give in. Give in. Thank you. Good. He has given me the win, and I get to keep my 2 cards that I wanted to keep. Superb. Otherwise, irritating and useless. Yes. I found that a lot with the PvP of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Because it most of the time, for me, it was a basic sort of, you know, you can do this, or you can do that. Let's try that. Yes. Yes. Yes, the werewolf will do nicely, I think, anyway. So if we play the werewolf first, yes, yes, no, yeah, yes, we'll throw down the werewolf first. But PvP in that Duel Links game was, for me, basically, if you do it enough times, you get special rewards. And I don't like that card. If I really don't like that card, maybe I should get rid of it immediately. Yes, I want to get rid of it immediately. Now, admittedly, he might have another one, and or he might have a even worse card, but that Sage could have gotten out of control. So I think controlling it immediately, I say mostly beat up on computers and collect things. That is exactly how I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links when I did it. What I tended to do was I often set it on the auto run as well. So just AI, beat this scrub lord with my deck, and it's like, fine, I'm going to. Right, let's deploy that one for now. So what's that? Deploy. Okay, that's not a huge issue. But yeah, I'd used to sort of just go, right, auto duel, and then I'd watch a program, and then I'd go, ah, good, you won. Auto duel again. I'd watch a bit more of the program. Ah, you won. Good. I'll just click the sort of option there, option here, all the options each time. It was quite amusing. Right. Yes. Okay. Let's consume the Abaya, because the Abaya is not doing anything for me. That will also see if he's got Geralt, which I don't necessarily think he does, but if he happens to have Geralt or a high damp. Oh, fuck me, he has Geralt. Are you fucking shitting me? Are you shitting me, game? Yeah, well, fuck you. Do you know why I did that? Because I had old Spear Tip in reserve, and now I can use my ability on old Spear Tip and still get the win. So fuck you. Fuck you and your fluky Geralt pull at the end there. Pulling a little Geralt out at the end. Unbelievable. Genuinely, like, fuck off. Fuck off. The odds of me saying unless he has a Geralt and him having a fucking Geralt. Mosaic Avatar. Poor fucking infantry complete. Superb. That means I'm now ranked 29, which is potentially the lowest you can get. Cool. Skytail starter deck, Nilfgaard starter deck, base set keg, Northern Realm starter deck, Skellige starter deck. Open the goodies. Yes. Open the goodies. Oh, you want the achievement for 100 PvP wins? Oh, it's the wins part. 100 PvPs I could do. 100 PvP wins, not so much. The Demoon Paidot. Stammelford's Tremors. His horse is trampling the ground. Sleeve Draider. Ardinian Mauler. And then finally a choice. Do I wish to have the Cursed Knight? I kind of do. Transform an allied unit that is not a Cursed Knight into a Cursed Knight without changing its power. I'm assuming that probably means you can proc off of these words in some fashion. Do you know what? I'm gonna take the Cursed Knight. It's the most. I just looked at the highest number and went, yes, please. So that's lovely. The last achievement I needed for 100% is 100 prism cards. I see. You're going for the 100%er. Here you can purchase all the in-game valuables. Lovely. Delightful. I don't necessarily want to do that. Shoopy. Sweet. Well, we're now back in sort of claim rewards. I have a key. I have a key. I'll show them. Finish the Thronebreaker tutorial. Well, that's something completely different. That's a different game. But nonetheless, I did. Try it, they said. Play an online match in any mode. Yes, I've done that. Send your opponent to GG. This proves that I was past the tutorial at one point. Poor fucking infantry. Complete the mosaic for rank 30 in standard mode. Yay. Arf, arf, grrr. Recruit the dog into your army. I think that might be... I think a lot of this is all... Yeah, complete the main story for Lyria. This is all Thronebreaker stuff. I'm not expecting you to know what Thronebreaker is necessarily, but it's interesting because you've got The Witcher 3, and then the spin-off to The Witcher 3 is Gwent, and then sort of the spin-off of Gwent is Thronebreaker. So it's a spin-off of a spin-off of a spin-off. But nonetheless, it is quite interesting, Thronebreaker, because as you can see, non-puzzle battle, that means there's puzzle battles. So it's a little bit like in the old Yu-Gi-Oh games, where you would get puzzles and you would get normal duels and you'd get all that. And Thronebreaker is a very good game. If you've got any interest in Gwent, I would highly recommend Thronebreaker. But I think Gwent is free if you're interested, and I think it's just arrived on Steam. Currently, I'm playing this through Good Old Games, but I believe it is through Steam as well now. I might be wrong, but I'm reasonably certain. So I'm getting lots and lots of keys and reward points for doing stuff in Thronebreaker. So that's nice. I kind of got stuck on Thronebreaker though, unfortunately, so that was disappointing. Ah, the elf and onion soup. Lovely. Waiter, there's something in my soup. Yes, an elf ear here. Oh, the bomb heaver. Double bomb heavers. Here we go. Unlocked by opening a specific chest in Thronebreaker. Lippy Godmund. Lippy little bastard. Oh, look, he's trying to grab that chain off that dead corpse. Unlocked by opening a specific chest in Thronebreaker. Renard Odo. Specific chest in Thronebreaker. Ike of Denel. Any more? Blimey. Black Railer. Another specific chest in Thronebreaker. Trehern var Udifer. Or Vidifer. I don't know how you pronounce it, but fuck it. Miller's Bend border. I don't want the Miller's Bend. The Lillian Plains border. The Holmdike border. The King's Road border. Ike of Denel avatar. Oh, fucking hell. The title of Prospector. Knickers avatar. The dog is called Knickers, if you were unaware. Xavier Lemons. Have you recently saved your lemons? I'm trying to understand how you scroll across here, but I'm feeling like I can't, despite the obvious fact that there's a card cut off here. But there doesn't appear to be an obvious scroll wheel, and usual sort of scrolling bits don't seem to be working. But anyway, there's a pre over there. Unfortunately, we don't know what that pre is. Right, so I suppose let's have a look at some of the borders and avatars, I guess. So the avatar, let's have a look at a sexy avatar. That's not a bad one, although having said that, let's be honest. Oh, that's sort of young Geralt. Obviously, Yennefer and Triss, they're sort of the sexiest of sexy. But fuck it, we'll stick with my boy Geralt. And I quite like. Oh, that's fancy, isn't it? But the eagle's quite nice, or the sort of griffin, the griffin around the castle. But I don't know. There's something a bit blingy about the King's Road there. Titles. Okay, so Cardsmith. So J Dragon 56 of Revere, or the Pioneer. Old Faithful. Am I Old Faithful, a Prospector, or Unbroken? No, I think I'll be of Revere, because that's, let's be honest, that is the way it is. So what's this? Oh, I see. This is the card back, right? No. Oh, I see. You can declare. I'm assuming you declare a favourite card or something? I don't know. Interesting. Slightly weird. I mean, that's a hell of a graphic, isn't it, that card? But still not sure why it's only these ones available. But, fuck it. We'll have him. He's making a bit of noise, but we'll have him. Summary, contract ranked. Marvellous. And I'm assuming if I do deck, change game, change card back, that's what we're after. Okay. So the sewers, they would have to pay for the sewers. Well, that's disappointing. That's very disappointing. I don't want to pay for the sewers. I would also have to pay for the wild boar. Unlocking the reward book. That's it. Card back basic. Skins and doodads. I suppose actually no, that's not just skins and doodads. I don't think that is. Don't know what the one of free is. Don't know what many of this is. My basic coin, yeah. Oh, well, that's fine enough, I suppose. Default faction grid. That's fair enough as well. That's all right, isn't it? Awfully large volume of things you have to pay for there, and I'm not paying for anything. Fuck you. Fuck you, Newbird is particularly good today. Right. Cool. Well, I suppose I'll tell you. Well, I'll come out of Gwent now for now. Let me guess. You're not going to play Gwent for at least a few months, and you're going to end up doing the tutorial again, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, that does seem oddly likely, doesn't it? Yeah. That is basically the format we seem to have found ourselves in. We're very much in a sort of, hey, look at this. We are, doing things. So, I don't know. I'll tell you what, I suppose. You'll have to post that that number again, because I've lost it. Having to refresh things. Where are you? I suppose I should probably just do a search, but there you are. Right, let's... I'll tell you what, we'll open that, then figure out the rest of it. There is always Candyland, true. As I say, technically, Escape the Dark Castle can probably do 2-player, but for right now, what I'll do is I'll get... Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links! I mean, you can hear it. You can't see it yet, because the annoying piece of shit tends to throw the bloody add source button over to the non-existent screen, which is a fucking nuisance. Add that source. Add a new source, please. I suppose that will do, won't it? Dual links. Right, add that source. Capture a window. Capture dual links as a window. Are you there? Are you there, dual links? Are you there? Oh, you can now see dual links. I don't 100%. Well, you can see a bit of dual links, I suppose. Hang on. No, I do hate technology. Sometimes it's a pain in the arsehole trying to get all these perishing windows. Alright, let's get that code on the pasty board. Then let's go. I don't know what I need to do. I mean, I think that's sufficient. I mean, it's an attempt, isn't it? Fucking hell. Right, let's just... I'll initiate the link first to make sure it doesn't do anything odd. Unfortunately, an update is required, so that's probably going to take a while. Yeah, it looks like that's taking a while. Right, let's sort out the size of the screen first. Fit the screen, and then finally there, I believe, and then underneath the overlay, ideally. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Might be able to just right. Oh, okay. Which card is related to this card? Now that's interesting. Cyberblader is tempting to say, but I'm fairly certain it's going to be Machine Angel Ritual, because that's what you need to summon it. Yes. What is the name of this card? Dark Rabbit. What best describes this character? Bellend. Oh, I'm sorry that you had options, didn't you? Was Robot Monkey. That's entirely correct, yes, I know. What kind of trap card is this? I don't know. I can't see the bloody symbol. Normal trap, then, because there's no symbol. What best describes this character? Flipping awesome. Wants to recover his lost puzzle. Wants to recover his lost memories. Correct, yes. What is this card's attack? Flipping Nora. I'm going to say 2000. Oh, that was a guess. What feature lets you create a room for players to duel each other? Duel room? I mean, I felt like the clue was in the question there. VW Tiger Cannon. Hell yeah. I do like those. I like the fact that I think when it first was there, it was Kyber, wasn't it, I believe, who used the X-head cannon, the Y-winged dragon, was it, or something like that? I can't remember the exact name of the fucking things. And then the Z something. And then Chaz used them in the second series, GX specifically, the second evolution of the series, I suppose. And then you had Chaz in that series, I think, ended up adding the V and the W. And so it ended up being, okay, I'm going to fuse them to make the XYZ Dragon Cannon, and then I'm going to make the V to Z Dragon Catapult Cannon Beast Machine. It was so ridiculous, but so delightful. I'm not denying I love Yu-Gi-Oh to bits, and it's a dragon. Obviously, it's a fucking dragon. What kind of trap is this? It's another normal trap because there's no symbol. What best describes this character? Hottie Von Totty. Wants to study chemistry, dancing. I'm fairly certain it's dancing, yes. 10 out of 10! 10 out of 10! Continue the quiz. Well, we might as well, because we've got a long old way to go. A long old way to go. What kind of spell is this? I believe that's a normal spell, because again, no symbols. Which type of card is needed for a ritual summon? A ritual spell card. Fuck's sake. Some of these questions. What type is it? It's a Beast Warrior. Can't remember what he is, but he is a Beast Warrior. I think that's like the Trichonite or something. Trike. Or is it just Triceratops? No, I don't think it is it? But it's going to be a beast, isn't it? Yes. Beaver Warrior. Yes, that's the one. What best describes this character? Snotty little shit stain who needs to be removed from the sole of your boot because he's a dick. But I believe former regional champ. Yes. Which card is related to this card? It's probably one of the moths. Thinking lava? Ooh, boo hiss boo. Boo hiss boo. That's another normal trap. What is the name of this card? I don't 100% know. I mean, it could be a blue dragon summoner. It definitely is. It's not impossible. It's definitely not a black Brachios, but I don't recognise Skyster A enough to know that. I just don't. Yeah, that looks a bit dragony, doesn't it? Blue dragon summoner? Yes. What kind of spell card is this? It's another normal spell. What is the name of this card? Ooh, that is the Dark Necrophil. Out of 20 questions, 19 correct. What best describes this character? Little bit of a knob. High school student, I suppose, yes. What best describes this character? A little bit of a whiner, but calm. Yeah, that's fair enough. In part of the series, what best described him as was dead. Well, no, technically he was never dead, but I always remember the seal of Orichalcos. It only needs one of us, and I'm letting the seal take me. Oh, even my cold, dead heart actually has just a tiny spike of emotion when Yugi sacrifices himself to the old seal of Orichalcos. Skills can be purchased at the shop. Oh, okay. Level up rewards, I bet. What is the name of this card? It's a Yurabi. Yes. What kind of trap card is this? It's a fucking normal one. Will you give me one with a symbol so that it's a bit difficult? Which card is related to this? Ooh, I mean, it's definitely not Toon World. It's going to be one of these two. Delta Hurricane? Oh, it must have been country. I suppose. Oh, yeah, isn't it? No, I can't remember what the Ojama ones do. Which card is related to this card? I'm assuming Blade Skater, because you can fuse it, yeah. What is this character's ace card? Black Rose Dragon! Country is the field card, is it? What is this character's skill? Mark of the Dragon Tail, I'm assuming? Apparently not. I suppose, no, he was never the tail, was he? He was a claw? Or was it? No, he would. I think that was Lunar, actually, so. Yeah, no, it definitely wouldn't have been the tail. Requires a bunch of Ojama on the field. Yes, you're quite right. I suppose I saw Ojala and thought it was that one. Where can you duel with your friends? Friend duels? Some of these questions are shocking. I like the ones that are genuinely sort of like, okay, like this. Is it a reptile or a dragon? Now, technically it's a crocodile, so I'm fairly... Okay, I meant to click reptile. I was literally just saying it wasn't a dragon. I had intended to click reptile. Placing a monster on the field in face-down defence position is called... Set? Yeah, I'm fairly certain it's setting a monster in face-down defence position. That is Dr. Felian Crowler. I summon my ancient gear golem. What's this character's name? It's kind of Yugi the Second, but no, Cyrus Trital. What is the name of this one? It's a clown zombie. Auto duel can be used from what stage? Fuck. 4? Oh. What's this card's defense? Ooh. I think it's 0. Of the options, 0 was because I don't know of any cards that have like 2 or 1 defense, but still. What's the name of this card? Well, does she look like a red-eyed black dragon? No, she fucking doesn't. It's Dark Magician Girl. The essentially sort of, well, we've had Dark Magicians quite popular, haven't they? Yes, but Dark Magician doesn't have boobs. I see your point. Introduce the Dark Magician Girl. What is this character's? It's Odeon. Or, technically, you could consider him to be Marek. What is this card's defense? I'm fairly certain it's 2000? It's 2100, isn't it? Oh, we're going down. Slowly but surely we're going down. It all started so well, didn't it? Where do you go to duel other players? I would assume the PvP arena. Yes, that makes sense. What is the name of this card? It is the Banner of Courage. Yes, it is. One of the great cards for... In like early Yu-Gi-Oh games where there wasn't a huge amount of fancy strategy available, one of the best decks to go against the AI at the very least, although I found a lot of the time it worked well online as well, was just have all of your highest, your 1900 4-star summons, just a load of them, just keep summoning them and keep using equipment and stuff like the Banner of Courage. That would be Maximilian Pegasus. Possibly one of my favourite characters, bar the obvious sort of Seto Kaiba, Chaz Princeton. Anyone with a long coat, really, is my favourite character. Jack Atlas, probably my all-time favourite character. I like Jack. Master of Faster, Sultan of Speed. Which of these are printed on a spell card? Card type? Yes. What type of card is this? Now that's the Hitotsunami Giant or something along those lines? There's definitely a he in there, and there's definitely a giant in there, I think. Beast Warrior? Yeah. Made more sense than the other 2 options. What is the name of this card? One would assume the Cosmic Cyclone. It's in space and it's a cyclone. Hitotsumi Giant, that's the one. What kind of trap card is this? It's another normal trap. What type of card is this? That's not the answers I was expecting. I was going to say it's a synchro, I believe, isn't it? But yeah, I'm thinking dragon. Yeah, because it's black. I knew what it was. It's a black rose dragon. Hitotsu Giant. Oh, really? How fascinating. Literally one-eyed giant. What kind of spell card is this? That looks to be another normal one. At some point, they're going to fucking throw another spell card at me, and I'm not going to look at the fucking symbol, and I'm going to get it wrong. What lets you check the countries of players you've duelled against? PvP results by region. Yeah, that makes sense as well. 43 questions out of 50. Oh, I think we're out of questions. Well, we're out of questions, but not out of downloadings. Fair enough. That's unfortunate. I haven't really got much else to do. So, here's Yu-Gi-Oh! Enjoy looking at Yu-Gi-Oh! It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, I can click the cards. Oh, I've never gotten this far to do that. Ah, I can. Yes, the Machine Angel Witch Rule. She doesn't speak like that. Cyber Angel Dakini. Which I love the fact that it sounds suspiciously like bikini. Can we move the card? No, just... Oh, it was struggling. Etoy Cyber! So these are all bloody... Oh, no, okay. just a coincidence that the first two were... old short skirt big tits. I can't remember her real name, but I imagine the phrase short skirt big tits is enough to get you to know who she is. Alexis Rhodes. That's her name. See? Short skirt big tits. It was enough for my brain to trigger out which it was. Oh, Ojama Delta Hurricane! Yes, that's the one where you do need all three of them on the field. And I gotta say, Ojamas are quite amusing in the TV series, but they are fucking shit in the real world, I think. I mean, I'm assuming they're probably functional for some people, but fuck me, you require far too much effort to actually sort of get anything. As short something, I don't know. He's got a short shorts. Ah, hero signal. Good old Jainuki. I summon elemental hero Evian, which always amused me because I thought it was a bottle of water. Skull Dice. Good old Joey and his fucking shit luck decks. Because again, in the real world, when you have to rely on the luck of these things, they never work in your favour. Dark Magician Girl, as specified, the female Dark Magician. Elemental hero Neos. A new elemental hero has arrived from Neospace. When he initiates a contact fusion with Neospatian, his unknown powers are unleashed, except they're fully known and fully documented in the cards. Ah, Barrel Dragon. That's the old Keith. That's the Keith special, that one. Once but Bandit Keith. See? There's a good supply of Keiths around. Japan possibly like the name Keith. Or somewhere online, it's like, okay, somewhere they just assume that Americans are called Keith, perhaps? I don't know. Ah, good old, the ultimate from Joey. The Red Eyes Black Dragon. Ah, now we've seen them all. Now we can click on some more. Relinquished. That was Maximilian Pegasus when he was doing full evil Maximilian Pegasus. Because, of course, traditionally he would use toons, but I believe, you know, that's the other thing you can't really get away with in a real Yu-Gi-Oh deck that they always got away with in the series, which is suddenly shifting their archetype halfway through the duel. Because it's like, no, you can't just suddenly have one half of your deck be one thing and the other half of your deck be another thing, and conveniently, at the point where you decide you've gone evil, that's the point where the evil cards start showing up. That doesn't work! That's not how decks and shuffling and drawing cards works, you sons of bitches. Ah, my favourite! The Blue Eyes White Dragon. This legendary dragon is a powerful engine of destruction, virtually invincible, despite constantly being vinced. Very few have faced. Very few. Everybody who faces Kaiba. Very few have faced this awesome creature and lived to tell the tale. The Grave Robber. That's another Joey special, I think, wasn't it? Select one spell from your opponent's graveyard. Because you usually sort of had him... That's another Jaden Yuki. In fact, we've seen the hero signal, didn't we? Just now. But yes, that was one of those ones where he frequently sort of did that as a surprise. Although I don't remember in the series there ever being the penalty there, but I might be wrong. I might just not be remembering it. Etoy Cyber. We've seen Etoy Cyber. Shield and Sword. That, of course, is the old glorious sort of Yugi one where he takes his worst and shittiest sort of... Or is it... Yeah, I think it is Yugi's card, or is it... No! I think it's Joey's card. Because he has... I think Joey has a couple of cards that have like got 0 attack, but high defense, and he has to use them. You know, he has to use Sword and Shield in order... But I think Yugi gives him that card. Yugi gives him that card. Stone Soldier is a good example of that sort of idea. Dark Magician Girl, fuck off. Insect Queen! That's a fucking Weevil Underwood, which is... I mean, it's an inspired name, isn't it? Weevil Underwood. Fucking hell. That's a Seto Kaiba one. He tends to use that one, the enemy controller, because he actually does do sort of inputs a code type thing in the series, which is quite interesting and amusing. What we got? Cyber Blader! Oh, there we go. Yes, because Alexis' archetype was essentially sort of Dancer's fusion. In fact, in fairness, most of them were fusion in GX, because that's when fusion monsters really took off. Metal Morph. I think Joey used it at some point to get the sort of metal Red Eyes, or Metal Black Dragon, or whatever it was called. We've seen you. Toon World! I loved the theme song they used in the series for Toon World. I cannot remember it off the top of my head, but it's like, it's this bouncy sort of do 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 do, and it's like, ooh, it's a fantastic theme. It's a brilliant one. Harpy Lady Sisters, ah yes, the best female in all of the series, my Valentine. If she would be my Valentine, I would be very pleased. Shield and Sword again, the Barrel Dragon again, VW Tiger Catapult. There we go, awesome. And Skull Dice again. Fan service, yes. Shadow of Eyes, another My Valentine card. Barrel Dragon, fuck off. Grave Robber, fuck off. Shield and Sword, fuck off. Insect Queen, fuck off. Elemental Wheel Eronius, fuck off. Ojama Yellow. Disgusting creatures, weren't they? The Flute of Summoning Dragon. Now, of course, that is naturally a very much a Kaiba thing, isn't it? But yes, of course, you also have the Lord of D. What a name. What a name. The Legendary Fisherman. That is Mako Tsunami, which again is much like Weevil Underwood. It is a absolutely inspired name. And wahey! We've managed to waste our time enough to get it to load. A UR ticket. Am I? Am I the UR? I am a ticket. There's also a dinosaur called Little D. Okay, so there's a grand tournament. Jesus, there's going to be a lot of shit that's probably going to come up and tell me things that I don't necessarily need to know. Ooh, the Winged Dragon of Ra. I do like the Egyptian gods. They are fantastic designs. Oh, UR ticket prismatic, and there's a sort of white dragon one there. Oh, UR ticket prismatic. Yes, feel free to drop it in the thing. The Discord thing. This is what you can get tomorrow. Thank you. I probably won't, but thank you for telling me. Card flipper campaign, lovely. Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Carly Carmine. I did quite like Carly Carmine. She wasn't like a terrible character. The glasses are a bit weird, but I've seen that sort of archetype before, and I can't deny when she went evil. Hot she was. Yes. I was trying to come up with something clever. There was nothing. Oh, there's a lot of red doodads telling me all things. All new mini box number 28 is here. Mini box number 28. Chronicle of Glory. Tuna synchro monsters are here. Behold the megalith. Oh, does that mean? Did they never have tuners? Actually, no, they might not have. I know they didn't have pendulum monsters, but pendulum in this format, pendulum would be bloody awkward, I think. I swear they did have. No, they did have tuners last time I played. All new Return of the Fire Kings. Lovely. Return of the Fire Kings. Whoa, with Circle of the Fire Kings and Onslaught of the Fire Kings. Grodix. And destroy all monsters. Fire King. Special summon from your graveyard. Circle of the Fire Kings. Onslaught of the Fire Kings. Destroy all spells and traps. Sacred Fiends of Nephthys. Lovely. Thank you. Any more thing? Oh, at least one more thing you're throwing at me. Thank you. Thank you. Right. One more. Rank jewels. Thank you. Any more? No. Yes, there are more. Okay. Is this going to be a lovely little voiced cutscene? Because I do quite enjoy those. The event is now open. Event code. Carly Carmine's Duel Links Spotlight. Because it's quite nice that they got all the official voices. Not hers, but some of the others have got. Carly, what's wrong? Why did you call us here? We're kind of busy. Not as busy as me. Leo, Luna, Kiza, help me! I don't know enough about what here. What? My editor told me about a special profile on Duel Links, but I'm nowhere close to being done because there's so much going on in this world. So if you can fill out my investigation notes, you'll be doing me a huge favour. Ah, Crow Hogan. That's why you called us for a Q&A. I thought I told you never to come back to Duel Links in the first place. Yeah, you did, but come on, Jack, chill. Carly's here for her job, so it's not cool to send her away. But it's not like she's expecting us to help for free, right? What? Were you? If you help me, I'll reward you properly. Then that's settled. You can't say no to that, Jack. Fine. But if you expect my help, I expect the most spectacular article ever written. In fact, you should write a profile focused solely on me, Jack Atlas, the master of faster. Oh, event exclusive, lovely. Some nice tickets, yes. I imagine they are. I can't remember what half of them do. Quite pleased that I've got the fancy Kaiba there. The movie Kaiba. Carly, I finished your investigation notes. Same here. Me too. Thanks everybody, but my investigation is already getting started. I have more investigation notes, so I hope you can still help me. Sure. Here, I wrote everything I know. Thank you, Crow. I must admit, I liked Crow as a character, and I liked his archetype, that sort of, the black wings. I did enjoy those. And I especially quite liked that in... So, Crow, this, at the moment, we're in 5Ds. Yu-Gi-Oh! The 5Ds. D standing for Dragon, of course, not Dicks. Very different series if it was Yu-Gi-Oh! The 5 Dicks. It depends on your opinion of the characters, I suppose. You may very well look at the characters and go, yeah, it was the 5 Dicks, wasn't it? Alright, Crow and Jack reappeared in the series after. Or, no, not the series after, the series after the series after. Because I think it's Yu-Gi-Oh!, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexis, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. I think. By the way, Carly, about Jack, yes? I know he's been kind of rough on you. Yeah, he has. But it's only because there's some scary stuff going on in Duel Links, and Jack is worried about your safety. Really? Yeah. Jack's been thinking about me? Do you think he thinks about me all the time? What do you mean, shrug? Why are you asking me? Why don't you ask him? Ask Jack, you mean directly to his face? That's embarrassing. Well, you do you. Special investigation notes will now appear by dueling in Duel World and Ranked Worlds. Nope, yeah, there are more things. More things. I received a heart treasure box from Joker. Lovely. Well done, Joker. Win at least 2,000 LPs remaining. Yes. And more things. Okay. Dual techniques. Title. New article. I don't need to read an article, I don't think. Any more? 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 No, I think you've settled. Right. There is a marker in my friends. Friends. There is one except Onibushu. I deny you. No, I will accept your friend request. I now have a friend. Friend. Right, I just want to have a look through some other things, and then we might as well perhaps have a duel. It's time to duel. Although it's going to be slightly unfair, you're going to be able to see all my cards before I play them, but fuck it. I don't care enough to do it. Receive all of the things. I received 10 items. Hey, little Karibo. Winged Karibo! Kari? And yes, I did just try an impression of a Karibo. I've got 43 missions completed. Or not. Ah, there we go, it's loading. Loading, it's loading. Right. Events. No, nothing in events. Anything interesting there? No. But specials. I assume... Oh, I suppose that's actually... Oh, right. I got confused as to my symbols. Am I going to spend the tickets? Maybe? Can't remember where you spend the tickets. Is that in... Ah, exchanging tickets. That's how you do it, isn't it? So, yes, I've got some tickets. I feel like I don't know... I'll tell you, I've got a spare one of them, so let's have a look at that. Ah, Christ almighty, yeah, this is complicated and I never know what to choose. And there's a lot of them. Ooh, a prismatic one of those. But I have already got 4. So, and I think, now, if memory serves, I think that's 3 normals. You might know this more, so feel free to... Yes, it's just notifying me of new quests. Yes, I'd gotten confused. But yes, this is sort of... The numbers here represent their sort of forms. So... Oh yes, yeah, that might help. Although, having said that, I'm probably... I don't know. Weirdly, I don't own a Dark Magician. That seems very unlikely. What is that one? Oh, the Magician of Dark Illusion. Fuck knows. Fuck knows, fuck knows. Oh, Hero Grand Merge. Ah, here we go. Prism, Glossy, Normal. So, technically speaking, that is a... What are we getting? Prism ones? I swear it told me, didn't it? So yeah, technically I don't own a fancy shiny one, or at least I don't own one. Yeah, so this must be Prisms, right? The other art card... No, apparently... Oh, I suppose, yeah, there is a third art card of the Dark Magician, which I might own. Let's have a look. Doppel Warrior. Unfortunately, it's been so long since I've actually been building a sort of deck that it's kind of like I don't know what I would be after, is the honest truth. Because there were sort of cards that I genuinely wanted previously, but it's been so long since I've actually tried to build a deck here that I've lost, I've lost count of what I'm after. Plus, arguably, I would want to read all of these and really go for figuring out what I want. Oh no, that's a Toon Cyber Dragon. Shite. Tell you, if they had a normal Cyber Dragon, I'd go fucking quids in straight for it. A Yu-Gi-Oh friendship. Here we go. Yubel end. Oh, the magic card next to Red Eyes. Butchers. Now, I fear there is not a magic card technically next to it, but I'm assuming you mean either this one or the other one. Rare value. I mean, would be good for a Crystal Beast deck, but I don't really have one. Ryo-Yoku. Target 2 monsters face up on the field, halve the attack of one monster, and if you do, add that lost attack to the other monster. Yes, if that's the one you're talking about, Ryo-Yoku is sounding distinctly good. Let's go right back up to the top because we skipped all the way down, and I already own an Armed Dragon level 10, so I mean, technically having 3 of them is probably the optimal. God can't be special summoned, yeah. So that's tempting because I do like the Armed Dragons. Armored Axon Kicker. I'm gonna kick your Axon. Artifact Vajra. Avenging Knight Parshath. Ah, the Barrel Dragon. I already own a Barrel Dragon. Blast held by Tribute. Oh, I remember that one, yes. When an opponent's monster that was Tribute, someone declares an attack. Yes, that's troublesome to get definitively off, though, I suppose. Crystal Beast. So if I did want to start a Crystal Beast, we could start one there. Chimera Tech Over Dragon. Ooh, that's tempting. That's very tempting. Ooh, a Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. Now, I don't own any of them. Can't be normal summon set. Must be special summoned by attributing one blue. Now, see, I feel like I definitely own one of those. Which is slightly weird. By other ways, this card gains 300 attack for each dragon type monster in your graveyard during each player's turn. When a card or effect is activated that targets this card, you can negate that effect. Now, I mean, if they're correct in telling me that, I suppose what I can... Whoops. There we go, I was going to say. I'll put it in there for now as a definite maybe. But carry on reading. Cyberblader. Cyber Tutor Bomb. Saber Dark Dragon. Now, see, that's a tempting one, because I really rather... Again, it's the law of the long coat. If a character has a long coat, then it's... if they've got a long coat, I like them. You can get the normal version of the blast with the Ishtar deck. Which blast is that? Oh, is that the tribute one? Blast held by tribute, okay. It's hard to actually activate auto-dueling the CPU. I think it's moderately difficult to... because there's not a lot of tribute summons anymore. I mean, way back when, way back at the first iteration of Yu-Gi-Oh!, that would have been powerful as all hell. But nowadays, because it's all special summons, because 9 times out of 10, a summon is going to be special. It's a special summon. Which is, you know, means that blast is pointless. Dark Flare Dragon. Ooh, sexy. You can special summon this card from your hand by banishing one light and one dark monster. Now, I usually don't have all sorts of different elements. Most of mine end up being light because they're all Blue Eyes based. Once per turn, you can send one Dragon type monster from your hand and one Dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then target one card in either graveyard, banish that target. Doesn't leap out as spectacular. Elemental Heroes. I've not really been trying to do anything with Elemental Heroes. Which means no to... Oh, Embodiment of Apotheosis I always quite liked as a card, because it does sort of become a becomes a monster, so you can sacrifice it. But again, most of my knowledge is sort of years and years past, so I'm still sort of just a tribute summoner. I can't get behind all your newfangled polymerizations and synchros and the other ones. What are the other ones? What is it? You can normal summon something, you can tribute summon something. They're the two I'm fairly good at. Then you can sort of do a myriad of special summons. One of them... So, what is it? So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is tributes and normals. Then GX focused on polymerization and fusion monsters. Then... what did I say the next one was? GX and then 5Ds, wasn't it? 5Ds focused on synchro summons, and then Zexis bought in... Oh, what the fuck summon was Zexis? That was a special new form of summoning. But for the life of me, I can't fucking remember what it is. Yeah, now see, well, Synchro, Octa Synchro I thought was reasonable. And then, as I say, the one in Zexis that I can't fucking remember. Overlay! The Overlay Network. That's the one. That one always felt a bit sort of like out there, because you seem to get quite high benefits for quite limited stuff. And then Pendulum Summoning for me was just like, fuck off. Frost and Flame Dragon, always like a dragon. Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction. Cannot be special summoned. You pay half your LP, destroy as many cards on the field as possible, other than this card, and if you do, banish them. This card gains 300 attack for each card destroyed. Destroyed this way. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card was normal or flip summoned this turn, send it to the graveyard. Oof. Oof. I don't like that. Ghost Ship. Grandmark the Mega Monarch. Now the Monarchs were quite good. Beast Lord, Giant Orc, Grave Squirmer, 100 Eyes Dragon, Illusory Snatcher. When you tribute summon a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, the type level become the same as that face-up. Oh, I actually have one of them, and that sounds kind of cool, but I have one, so fuck it. Infernity I remember being a thing. Not necessarily good. Oh, I remember this one. Oh, this one again. Way back. Xyz, yes. Yes. Xyz is the official term for the Overlay Network. That's the one. But yes, Mahovilo. or Velo, I suppose. That one was bloody potent way back when, because you could just, obviously you can just summon it with the 4 stars and then just laid and let it, absolutely fucking let it go with huge amounts of equipment. Max Synchron, Lightning Warrior, Lava Golem. That was always a fun one in the series. I don't necessarily want it, but it was a fun one for the series. Try to build a deck around it. Yes, I mean at one point that was a very potent card. Not necessarily nowadays, but back then it was a very potent card. Oracle of the Sun, Oja Match, Oja King, Nine Tails, Phantom, Plasma, Prime Material Dragon. I must admit, at this point, I'm thinking I'll probably just stick with the shiny dragon I've got. It's a card I know and a card I like. Oh, shiny! I've already got a Silent Doom shiny version. Some of the sorcerers are definitely tempting, but as I say, it's a real shame that's not an actual Cyber Dragon, because I would like a Cyber Dragon. I'd be surprised, because there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of equip cards that are just quite good. Right, I think I'll leave that now, because as I say, I don't know specifically what I'm trying to do, which is difficult. Right, that's the Dual Studio. Oh, go on. What's the exclamation mark? Yeah, I was going to say that. Nothing's specific. Dual Studio. Is that where I get my decks? Where are my decks? View and edit decks. There we go. Right. What deck do I at least have on me at the moment? Oh yes, of course, the Behind Blue Eyes, which is my Kaiba deck. Right, what we got? Okay, here we go. So the Curse of Aging. Discard 1 card from your hand. Decrease the attack and defense of all monsters on your opponent's side of the field by 500 points. Now, at some point there'll be a reason why that's in there. Normal summon. There we go. That's why those two together work nicely, because I can ditch a Blue Eyes in order to get that effect, and then I can bring it back with Birthright. Countergate. I don't actually recognise that card, so I don't know what that's doing in there, but anyway. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, negate the attack, and if you do, draw 1 card. Then if it is a monster, immediately after this effect is resolved, you can normal summon it in face-up attack. I suppose that's because I am fairly heavily laden with monsters, and with a bit of luck, it'd be a Blue Eyes. Trash any cards. Yes. I'm not good at that, because I'm not good at getting rid of things. Yeah, I'm afraid that is the fact. I'm not good at getting rid of things, so it's difficult for me to, trash things. Naturally, in Ancient Rules, always has to be in there. Bingo Machine Go. That's a good one for Blue Eyes. Silent Doom, again, works well if you ditch a Blue Eyes. A couple of Luster Dragons. They're a good standard, bog standard one. Alexandrite Dragon, again, bog standard, nice. 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, 1 slightly different art. A Protector with the Eyes of Blue. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 level 1 light tuner monster. So somewhere on the line, yes, I've got a light tuner monster. In fact, they are themselves a tuner monster, because I can do the Azure Eyes Silver Dragon tuning. Troop Dragon. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard as a result of battle, select and special summon 1 Troop Dragon from your deck to your side of the field. Then shuffle your deck. Interesting. I don't remember putting those in, so I can't tell you why they're in there. I suppose if you play it face down and it gets destroyed, you can bring it straight back, essentially. Which means next turn, if you've got... Actually, yeah, no, I can justify it. There we go. I remember my justification. It gets destroyed, you summon it straight back, then they end their turn. Having said that, that doesn't necessarily work, but anyway, you can then summon a second monster leading to a tribute summon somewhere in the line. I'm sure there's a reason in there somewhere. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, you can increase this card's level by 1 and attack by 500. That can very swiftly get out of control, which is nice. Mirage Dragon is just great because you can say no to trap cards, and trap cards tend to be the worst thing ever. The White Stone of Legend, of course, yes, you can send that. Again, you could send it via that in order to get a Blue Eyes. This is one, yes, this was an interesting one. This card can be treated as 2 tributes to the tribute summon of a dragon-type monster. naturally goes with the blue eyes. If this card is in your graveyard during your standby phase and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card in attack position. You cannot activate this effect if there are any monsters in your graveyard that are not dragon type. But that, I don't think there's a huge problem there, because most of mine, couple of outliers, Kyberman of course, slightly. Oh, I've only got one. I was going to say, I'm surprised I don't have more Kybermen in there. Dragon Spirit of the White, that's quite a good one, yes, because it's treated as a blue eyes, so you can do everything with a blue eyes. And then that one, and then Blue Eye Solid Dragon. And do I have? I don't know, and I can't remember where the filter is. Here we go. There's the filter. Filter, is that the tech? No, that's not the text one. Text search. There we go. Hang on. An assault. I might as well write the entire thing. Assault Wyvern. Do I own it? No. No, I don't. Do you know what? I think I do have a Kidmodo Dragon. And I think this is a very malice card. Oh, I don't. I just plain old don't have one. Fair enough. Genuinely thought I had one. But I don't like it, because I think it looks silly. And I fear that is enough for me. Let's just, I think, because you can search the shop, question mark, or am I wrong here? Items, no. No, right, no. There's some kind of... Oh, maybe it is in the Duel Studio still. View and convert cards. That might be the one I'm after. Card catalogue, yes. Text search. So let's first let me find out what the Assault Wyvern's like. So Assault Wyvern. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you contribute this card, special summon one dragon type monster from your hand or graveyard except Assault Wyvern. Ooh! Ooh, me like it! I don't think you can put a little star by it. Oh, hang on, what's this star? Oh, it's how to obtain. How do I obtain it? Randomly by winning a duel against Seto Kaiba. Ah, I see. I do want one, though. I do want one. That's very nice. And now, Kidmodo... Kidmodo Dragon. As I say, I've got a feeling this one I recognise the name. Yes. Yes. This is one of those ones. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one dragon-type monster from your hand. You cannot special summon monsters except dragon-type monsters, nor conduct your battle phase. That's a bit of a down. That's a bit of a bugger. The turn you activate this effect, you can only once per turn. But I don't like the look of it. I don't like the look of it, and I know it's a silly reason. I know, but it's a silly looking card. It's silly. Blue Eyes is meant to be awesome, big and mighty, and then you can't put that in next to a Blue Eyes. It's a silly card. It's a silly little dragon. But I know it's a very good card. Just looks silly. Anyway, let's have a look at a couple of other decks, see what other options are there. So Hero Warriors, I think, was a work in progress. Machinery was a bit of a work in progress as well. Gene X Machines was actually semi-decent. And Akiza, I don't think I've even remotely worked on. Volcanic Blaze, I think, was just for the sake of doing achievements, doing their challenges and stuff. Plants, I think, again, was just doing something for their sort of thing. So I think... Oh, I've got a couple others here. Oh, interesting. I didn't know I had quite so many. I suppose, actually, technically, yeah. I've got the Behind Blue Eyes Mark 1, potentially. Oh, no, this is just the baseline Behind Blue Eyes. I think, yeah, this was the old version, which... Kaiser Seahorse was always quite good. Silver's Cry. Yeah, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad choice. This one, I think, was... Yeah, that's just based on damage. Probably ought to sort of hybridize, perhaps, but this one served a purpose and worked reasonably well. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon one normal monster from your hand and graveyard. That is a big one. If you've got no if the opponent's got no monsters, that's a hell of a way of getting a Blue Eyes on the field. But yes, I've even got I've got Stardust Dragon in this one. Oh yeah, wasn't I experimenting? Didn't I have a card? Maybe I'm wrong. No, clearly not here. I suppose technically it's because Stardust, what is that? That's a level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which actually means you can't synchro with the Blue Eyes. Maybe I'll just put it in there for the share of it. I suppose, strictly speaking, if my memory of synchro summoning is correct, yeah, you could do the Tuna Monster Whitestone of Legend, and then if you need an 8, you've got... Do they have to be dragons? No, one or more non-Tuna monsters. So I think, yeah, you could get away with Luster and a Kyber Man or something if you wanted to. It's sort of like just gap filling, I think. It's not, you know, not exactly designed as anything that spectacular. And then the White Dragon deck there. Warriors Marching, it's not terrible. Anyway, but yes, I think behind Blue Eyes Mark II is the one that was my primary, with a little tiny touch of the machinery, because I think the machinery deck, this is where, yes. So I've got a few of these Genex machines in there, and a Machine King because it's all machines, but the primary focus is of course the X-Head Cannon, the Z Metal Tank, and the Y Dragon Head, so that you can summon up the big boys. Although I've got this is clearly a work in progress, because why do you have the V2C Dragon Catapult Cannon in a deck that, oh, by my eyes, doesn't feature a V or W? It's like, yes, it's not the best of calls, is it? But anyway, I think these were all works in progress as I was trying to grab cards. The Genex machines, I think, was genuinely tolerable, which I know is high praise indeed. High praise indeed. But as I say, genuinely slightly tolerable, because the sort of synchro here was quite good, and I think this fella, yeah, this fella's quite good in general because it's semi-decent attack stat. And Machine King, if you're building a machine deck, feels like there's no real reason not to have this Machine King prototype because of the effect it has, which is quite good. Spare Genex. God Dragon. Yeah. I probably know to a certain extent a lot of some of these cards, although I don't recognise the name of that one. But a lot of it boils down to trying to get your hands on it, and that's the problem, isn't it? Getting your hands on it. So I'm curious, did you fancy? It might end up being just one and done, depending on how quick it was. But did you fancy having a quick Duel Links? I don't know if I can just directly challenge you here if you're even on line. I can. I mean, I'm going to push it. I'm not going to wait for you. I'm just going to push the button and see what happens. that's the way I like it. I like it. I must admit, as it's late, I'm not going to bother flicking into Discord, so I'll just chat over it. You can feel free to watch my side of the stream. I'm not fussed about stream sniping. I can either play the cards right or I can't play the cards right. You seeing them doesn't necessarily make a huge amount of difference. Unless you've got an absolute, you know, belter of a deck that is like, oh, I'm going to snipe that, I'm going to snipe that, I'm going to ping that out of your hand. I don't think it'll make that much difference, so I'm not that fussed. I ticked up, we're just waiting on you. That's right. Waiting on you indeed. Challenging to duel. Whoa, those cards are getting a bit lively, aren't they? I think they've always been lively, but fucking hell, they're just straight on coming at you, aren't they? Whoa, 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 that's a card, that's a card, that's a card, card. I'm being attacked by the cards. Which, of course, oh, it's not showing the challenge. Interesting. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll abort it. I'll tell you, I can't imagine this would be a thing, but just on the off chance, if I can remember how you do it. There we go. Yes, we will just refresh the app, just on the off chance that it needs to do a little bit more of an update, maybe. It seems unlikely, but I don't know. Closing it down and starting it again is always a decent enough first suggestion to all problems in the tech world. Shut it down, start it again.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links!
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links! Initiating link. I am coming into the links. I am heading to the Links Golf Club. And I am going to swing my club real good. Okay, back out of that. Love you, Kuribo. Kuribo. Curry. Stamps. Knickers. I don't think it said knickers, it said nicks, but... Can we click on the Kuribo? Yeah, I can click on the Kuribo. I need points to train my Kuribo. Oh, that's disappointing. Right, friendy. Friendo! Friendo! Request a friend duel. I am challenging you once more. Is it showing a challenge? Oh, matching successful. Starting the duel. There we go. I told you restarting it would work. Opponent data. Silver rank with a little egg. Cyrus Truesdale. Cyrus Truesdale. You little wiener. I'm going second. Oh, this isn't my good deck. He says immediately, just in case.
Fine. I have
a few minutes to spare.
I'm sick of always being scared.
You should be, you
I'm
little
face
dick.
My fear and win.
Yeah, I bet you are.
It's my turn. I set a card.
Oh, go for it. You set a card. Now I've got to remember how the fuck to play this game. Oh, I got to wait for my turn as well.
This card will do.
The good deck is Mokuba. Oh, you can't do Kaiba versus Mokuba. That's okay. That's a bit of a belter as an opener. I draw. Oh, I draw the mighty Blue Eyes White Dragon. Well done. You just told him what you drew. Yeah, I know. Okay. Right. Yes, that's a thing. That's a thing. Okay, so I am going to, if I can remember how, yes, there we go, set card face down, that's the one, and now I believe what I want to do is set another card face down, defense position, and now I want to end my turn. I end my turn. I love the fact that you get the voices. Oh, I'm such a Yu-Gi-Oh nerd. Oh, I can't help it. I think I've explained this to people in the past, but I will go through the story again. When I first watched Yu-Gi-Oh, it was early morning, just before I was heading out to school, and when it first came up, it was like, oh, what is this? What is this? It's rubbish. Oh, dear. Oh, well. What else is on? Is there anything else on? There's nothing else on. This is terribly disappointing. I don't like the fact that this is the only thing on. I don't enjoy this. And then the next day, because I knew there was nothing else on, it was like, fine, we'll have a go with this Yu-Gi-Oh nonsense. And it grew on me a little bit the second day, but I still thought, nah, I don't like it, it's rubbish. I draw. Ooh, sexy card. Sexy card. Yes, please, activate the effect. I activate my monster's effect. Here it comes, and so do I. I'm going to come at you. Right, okay, now I have to remember how the fuck to do this. I will summon you? Yes. I suspect you've got a delightful little trap card that's going to fuck me over, but, I mean... Blue Eyes White Dragon! And I do appreciate the fact that they've got some animations for the Blue Eyes, because, oh, look at him go! Sexy beast! Blue Eyes White Dragon! I summon you! Blue Eyes White Dragon! End the little robo-droid! End that one! White Dragon, attack! Now's the point in time I find out there's a Mirror Force! There was no trap card. Interesting. I was not expecting for that to go through as effectively as it did.
My turn.
I do remember quite enjoying this little app. It's a shame. I would like to see the fuller Yu-Gi-Oh, because I like the original, the five monster cards, the 5 magic cards, and the sort of full decks and stuff. But apart from that, I do really rather enjoy. You know, this is probably the best Yu-Gi-Oh game I've played that isn't. Okay, what can we do with that one? Yeah, okay. No, I don't. No, I think we'll leave that for now. So, battle phase. Very nearly skipped the battle phase. Better the monster you know, I think. So let's trash your other machine. Your mechanical chaser. That was another one. I mean, it's still pretty good nowadays, but way back in the... Oh, here we go. Oh, how dare you. How dare you. Target one face-up monster your opponent could change the target. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Target one face-up monster you change the control until the end of the phase. Okay, that's... Yeah, okay. Troublesome, but not beyond my capability of coming back from, I think. Difficult to say what you've got there. Plus, you may have a tribute summon monster. But I used to enjoy the Yu-Gi-Oh games on the Game Boy Advance. They were absolutely wonderful. Oh, you can swim along, can't you? Yes, you can. Right. Yes, I will. You won't escape from me. My set card. Oh, I flip over my set card. I think you could have skipped to just I activate the trap, but nonetheless. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, I'm so scared. 300 points of damage. Pathetic. Oh no, what am I going to do? Sneak attack. Oh, straight out of the anime. No, I don't think we'll do that just yet. I'll pay you back times 10. Oh yes, of course he goes into defense mode, doesn't he? Darn. No, we're not doing that. You're making Kaiba angry. Don't make Kaiba angry. Okay, I think that's fine. That's information I can use. Right, what's this one? Yes. I remember that. That one, though, is... Yes, okay, let's do it. I'll use my set card. Damn straight I do. My birthright! My birthright is the Blue Eyes White Dragon! Yes! What's better than 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon? 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons! I summon the strongest monster in the game! Except it's not really anymore, but, you know, once upon a time it was the strongest monster in the game! And now, change to attack position. You're facing 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Once again, better the card you know, I think. So, let's wipe out your mechanical chaser for real this time. You haven't got a controller to save you now, do you? No. Got him. I attack. Wipe out that little submarine roid. Pah. It had 300 attack points. Meet my 3,000. I like the fact that I've got this deck is all about the movie, isn't it? Because it's got the mat that was. I must watch that movie again. Oh, I shouldn't have played Yu-Gi-Oh, because do you know what? Without having played some Yu-Gi-Oh, I really wanted to watch the series again. And this is going to be like about the 5th or 6th time in my life that I've watched the series, which I don't know. That feels like too many times. Oh! I activate the ancient rules. The ancient rules of summoning a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Well, it's sort of not a Blue Eyes. It's the Dragon Spirit of the White. What's better than all of these Blue Eyes? All of the blue eyes together. Right, let me just double check what that thing does. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributes. Ah, you did that. It's not going to help you.
Stronger I am than you.
Yes. Blue eye. I didn't even need the third blue eyes. But fuck it. I attacked with my blue eyes. Now.
Giving up.
Good. Never give up. Never surrender. There's nowhere left to run. The ultimate dominating force of Kaiba!
White lightning.
Oh, poor Sai. Poor Sai.
Everyone's dueling skills have improved, except for me.
Oh, I didn't even see the prism, to be honest. Which I imagine just... I was so busy enjoying my Blue Eyes White Dragon. I can't help it. When this deck does well, it does do quite well. Because it's like, holy balls! It's amazing! Blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes! Attack, attack, attack! But unfortunately, when you start losing blue eyes to trap cards because you're doing too many attacks, it suddenly kind of goes, yeah, it's not that good. It's not very good. It's not very good. Your strategy is flawed. Right, well, I tell you what, if you want to get your Mokuba deck, I've probably got time for at least one more. So if you give us a shout, when you've got your Mokuba deck sorted, I will fling another challenge your way. In fact, I suppose I might as well, just in case there's anybody else watching, I will change my deck as well, just for shits and giggles. Let us... I don't... Was Hero Warriors getting anywhere? I've got a feeling this is another distinctly whip-based thing. I mean, I've got the old Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, but... problem is, nowadays, trying to get a fusion deck going, I fear, is distinctly troublesome. Machinery... already looked at machinery, didn't I? I mean, it's not intolerable. Plus, it does mean I get to be Chaz, which... yeah, go on, let's be Chaz. Rabbit, 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 rabbit. What are the accessories attached to this? Oh, full Chaz. I've now got the full Chaz. As a side note, the two cards in my hand were Psychroid. Well, that is unfortunate, because I don't think Psychroid is very good. What have we got here? Is this new things? Ah, no. Oh, summon dark monsters 200 times. I've unlocked Asta Phoenix. Destiny Hero Dogma. Oh, shit. I probably shouldn't have started this, because now we're into cutscenes. Because you one of the poly cards in your deck, you could have brought out the fusion card. Yes. Now, see, that's the issue with polymerization. Because it's like, okay, I mean, lovely. I could, again, it's like... back when it was fusion decks galore, back in the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX days, fusion decks could work because it was all built around being able to fuse. But nowadays, it's difficult to get them to work because everything's built more around... I mean, I suppose this game only goes to synchro summons, but nowadays it's all built towards pendulum summoning. So this is Duel World, a virtual realm where duelists from around the world assemble. But I see nothing but amateurs, none who are on my skill level, but perhaps an unexpected powerhouse is hiding among this crowd. I'll stick around to find out, though I'll likely be disappointed in the end. I'm Asta fucking Phoenix. It's my destiny to win. Wait, I've unlocked another set of gems. Lovely, thank you. And an ultra rare dream ticket. Ooh, nice. Oh, and another one. Oh, lovely. A year dream ticket. Lovely. Thank you very much. Oh, another set of gems. No, yes it is. Another set of gems. I suppose... oh, is that like... seems a peculiar timing, but never mind. I'll take the prizes. More gems. Lots more gems. Ooh, let's take all of these rewards and did we not push the button? I'm pushing the button. It's not working. Will that button work? No. Okay, apparently none of the buttons are working. I'll grab that. I'll grab that. I'll grab that. No. No, the missions button don't work. But it's weird. I can stroke it back and forth, as it were, but none of the buttons are working. I suppose I'll close it and start it again. Start it again, again. Would you like to go again, go again, go again? We're going again.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
That was sensuous. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Get the girl of your dreams with a Duel Links. You too can smell like the Mexican jungle. Are there jungles in Mexico? I'm not 100% convinced there are. Right, we've got to wiggle. Well, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There we go. Dirty-duppa-doo-doo. Right, now can we receive all my rewards? Thank you very much. Now, if you are ready with your next deck, I will send out another challenge. And now, now it sounds like you're using your proper deck, and I'm using my shit deck. So, even Stevens. Oh dear. Well, apparently you're not accepting the duel. Now, is that my impatience, or is it broken again? Matching successful. It was my impatience. Marvelous. That's more acceptable than it not working. I must admit. I prefer it to be a lack of patience than a lack of functionality. So again, you've got a little leg. Mocha Bakaba! Ooh, looking very sort of... Oh, he's in his business suit. Oh, I don't like that. That was one of the later series, I suppose. Or possibly the film. Is that film Mocha Bakaba, or is that just a... I'm the Chaz. I'm gonna Chaz you up.
If you lose because you take me lightly, that's on you.
I take everybody lightly. I'm the Chaz. Chaz it up. Chaz it up. Whose turn is it? Opponent. There we go. Ah, it's from the D-Solid world. Yes, that makes a degree of sense because yeah, he looked a lot better in the original series. I think the suit is not phenomenal. Oh, a Luster Dragon. One of my favorites. Oh, my turn. Let's hope I draw something good. I mean, possibly. It depends on precisely what this card does. Yes. Yes, in fact, that is very good. From my hand. From my hand. I've been smoking 17 fags a day. Right. So, yes, I think that one. Now go. Go, Arginex Ultimum. I didn't realise it said Ultimum. I've never really looked at the name of the card that closely, but it's the Ultimate Mum. Go, take down that dragon. Let's see what this trap card is. Oh, that trap card's clearly nothing. You got nothing on my machines. Yeah. What you got, little boy? Little boy Kaiba. You ain't no Seto Kaiba. Oh yeah? We got more than 2,000. Oh, it's got more than 2,000 attack points. Oh shit. Oh shit. I genuinely didn't think you could do that. Fuck! I so expected defense mode there. I cannot describe how much I expected it to be defense mode. Wow, okay, so that's useless for me at the moment. I can't remember what this does with junk. Okay, 2 cartridges. Okay, so we need to let that brew a little bit more. Right, let's try and calculate this. No, unfortunately that would be useless. That too would be useless. Shit, they're all useless. Big Piece Golem! That's another Jack Atlas special, that one. Tributed with various requests. We've got a tribute something. Oh, yes! Yes, I suppose, yeah, it would count, wouldn't it? Right, are we? Hang on, what are you doing? Ah, there we go. End phase, unfortunately, I've got nothing.
It's my turn.
Yes! I mean, it's interesting because this is again where synchro summoning became a little bit of a sort of, for me, just this tiny bit of a piss take, because it's like, that's a 5-star monster. No, you cannot summon it as a normal monster. How dare you? How fucking dare you? But again, it's me and me sort of, I'm stuck in the past. How dare you do interesting new things, Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't like it. Right, let's have a look at this. No, that's not going to help me. Right. That's also not going to help me. Golly. Golly. Well, this is an unfortunate situation. I play defense mode once more until I get one of my good cards. I will hold out until one of my good cards comes. Although, having said that, I am playing Chaz, and Chaz almost always lost, so it's not it's not overly unreasonable that Chaz is going to lose. Honestly, I don't know. They might have him in there. You may have already unlocked him. But I wonder if they've got Chaz in his Society of Light coat. Because that was a horrible coat. First series Chaz, awful. That blue coat was... I mean, alright, the blue coat was tolerable. Then Society of Light Chaz coat, awful. Did not like it at all. Ooh, bugger. I mean, that is a good card. It's a very good card. Unfortunately, not necessarily a good card right now. No, that's not going to be a good card right now either. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to burn... Yes, I fear fucking Big Piece Golem. Big Piece Golem's got a big piece of shit. And he's dangling it all over the match. Fucking Big Piece Golem. I can't deny, I don't think I've got a solution to the Big Piece Golem. So, this is potentially going to be an issue. We'll have to wait and see if I've got a solution to the Big Piece Golem. I've got 14 cards left. I wonder if there is a solution to the Big Piece Golem. That's in here yet. They just added Carly if you get halfway through the event. Ah, I see. Yep, and another one bites the dust. But you're just making my junk heap stronger. I fucking draw. Yes. That's an awful card to have drawn. Bollocks. Okay. I might need to do some calculations. How do I... I'm fairly certain I should be able to look in there. Can I not look in there? I thought I could look in there. Yeah, there we go. List. That's what we're after. Right, so that's my strongest one. Okay, that could work. It's a bit of a risk, but it could work. Yes, you have to click the list button. Yes, I finally found the list button. Unfortunately, for some reason, my eye was entirely... could not see it whatsoever. Arg. Okay. It's an option... no, I think we're going to have to do it. I activate my machine assembly line. I throw the junk in the bin, and I bring out... Okay, that's 100 points. 100, that's not enough, so it's going to have to be that one. Do I have any others? No. It is going to have to be that one. I summon the RG Nex Ultimum. I'll play the Ultimum. Yeah. I set a card face down. In fact, no, I don't do that. Oh no, that's interesting. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, fuck that. Yes, we'll do that then. That was never part of the plan, but plans are meant to be broken. And I'm going to break your Big Piece Golem with my plan. Change to the battle phase. You're not ready for this. You'll never be ready for this. I attack the Big Piece Golem. I had a solution for the Big Piece Golem. Took a lot of cards to lift. Ah, bollocks.
I'll flip over my set
What the fuck is that?
I activate a trap.
Son of a whore!
That's nothing.
Bollocks. Fuck. Fucking wall of
My
disruption.
turn.
Blast it all. Bloody good card. In fact, that's a really fucking good card. Especially against a player like me, who just summons many monsters and go like, all of the things. No, that would be useless. Ancient rules! How dare you! You're using my own cards!
My big bro. Blue eyes, white dragon.
How dare you! Only I can use a Blue Eyes White Dragon, for I am the master of the Blue Eyes. Harg. I do like the fact, and I've only just recently noticed it, as in I noticed it in the first duel we did. I like the fact that the two different Blue Eyes actually have two different summoning animations. Damn it!
From my hand.
Ah,
Activated equip.
Power of Guardians! God damn it. What does the Power of Guardians actually do? Place one spell counter. Cock. That's fuck. That's a fucking lot of things. Well, do you know what? I am such a fan of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I will help it. I will help it along. Go. Be awesome, Blue Eyes. Like I know you can.
Looks like this duel is over.
Son of a bitch.
White dragon.
Wasted by my own Blue Eyes.
White lightning. I activate an equip spell.
Last you, Power of the Guardians. Ah, it was inevitable, Chaz. You always lose, Chaz.
I'm still the Chaz.
Damn straight.
Chaz never stays down for long.
As Kybercorp's VP, being a great duelist is part of the job.
I mean, in fairness, you were a little bit of a whining little shit duelist, in fairness. It's mostly Seto, isn't it? Let's be honest. Seto pretty much set you for life, Mokuba. Oh, there we have it. It wasn't exactly the plan. Oh, have you unlocked me something else? Special. Play a total of 10 PvP duels. Oh, I get a little cat face. Who's a little cat face? You're a little cat face. Ah, Semu Goku! He sent me a gift box. I don't know why, but fuck it. He can do these things. Right. How do I live without you? Without you by my side. Oh, how do I live? No, that's not what we're after. Ah, duelist ID. Oh, I like it. Oh, that's my duelist ID. I mean, technically, it doesn't matter if someone else watching sees my duelist ID. Oh, here we go. Mission icons. Oh, now. I wonder. Big, awesome blue eyes white dragon. Tiny kitty. Awesome blue eyes. Tiny kitty. It's awesome blue eyes is staying here because it's awesome blue eyes. Genuinely don't know where I got that one from. I'm assuming it's not going to be a sort of complicated one to get a hold of, but nonetheless, it is a nice one. It's a nice icon. I'm loving that. Anyway, I think I will exit out of the app once more, and let's see. Wow, straight nobody online for raiding, so we'll probably summon Blue Eyes 100 times. That's definitely possible. Because fuck me, I pretty much exclusively use Blue Eyes in the game. In fairness, I actually have a real world Blue Eyes White Dragon deck that I use as well. It's not very good, but I do have one, so it exists. It's not good, but it exists. It's very much an existing thing. So there we have it. We didn't manage escape the Dark Castle. Always get that wrong. Every fucking time. Which is unfortunate, but there you go. We did do a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! Is always fun, and we did a little bit of Gwentingtons. And Gwent is a very entertaining game. If you are interested, I will just double check. As I say, it's definitely on Good Old Games. And yes, it is now on on Steam if you were interested in Gwent. I'm not saying you have to be interested in Gwent, I'm just pointing it out. Anybody present, if you are interested in Gwent that I played earlier on, it is free on Steam and free on Good Old Games. I believe it started on Good Old Games because I don't know precisely what it is, but CD Projekt Red and Good Old Games seem to have some kind of working relationship. I don't know if they're owned by the same people or what have you, or where that relationship stops. I have no idea, but they do seem to have one somewhere online. And yes, I frequently check, probably too often to be perfectly honest, probably too often, but I do frequently check the activity tab that Steam offers you that shows friend activity. So I spotted yesterday that you had picked up Tobari 2, The Dream Ocean. Up to the final boss of Tobari 1 though, so you can't do the second one until you've done the first one. That says the man who just plays any old thing at any old given time with no thought to completing things properly whatsoever. So yeah, that's always the thing. Anyway, that is very much the end of Sunday Afternoon at Home. Next week, I suppose we'll try again. See if we attract anybody interested in playing a tabletop game. I don't know what game it will be. Maybe I'll throw out a poll to see if I can drum up some interest in doing a game and see what people would like to play. Because apparently Muffin Time and Escape the Dark Castle are not so much of interest. I don't know. Although having said that, Escape the Dark Castle was only decided basically today, so it's difficult to say that people decided, no, I don't fancy that. I don't fancy that at all. Anyway, I'm closing all my windows. It's time for cheerio, and I will leave you with my end phase. Cheerio.
Well, it's the last day I ever spend like it, I'll tell you. We gotta get organised. Definitely. We can't go on like this, frittering away our lives like we've done today. We've got to do something constructive. Time is valuable.
I agree.
So do I.
We only live once.
Of course we do.
There's a million things we could do.
Certainly there are. There's things like
Yes,
this.
like...
Well, sure, we could... I'll see you next Sunday then.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
Cheerio. Good night.